that sign over there. Let's go take a look. So, when blue jays mate, they like to have their privacy, so they say, oh yeah, go run after your balls that way because we're mating over here for 20 kilometers. If you really pay attention, you can probably see, like... So if you really pay attention, you can probably see, like... you can probably see, like, you can kind of see that. If you really...
Just don't imagine birds.
If you really pay attention, you can probably see many of them mating all along the tree line. Welcome to Tim's Nature Expedition. Follow me. This is a natural rabbit hole. The rabbits hide all their food and children in there. And just in case a fox comes along and starts singing and dancing because he doesn't know what he says, there's an escape hatch at the bottom. It leads to a nuclear facility where they can just, well, they usually use it to supply and like make energy, but they can also self-destruct. It'll practically destroy this entire country. So, rabbits, very resourceful. Let's continue. This is the Bridge of Light. It was created about 2,000 years ago by the bloody dwarves of Belgium. It's a very stable bridge. Dwarves know what they're doing when they're building bridges. If you ever need a bridge built or something, ask a dwarf from Belgium. They'll never fail you. Let's continue. This is the creek. As you can see, there's water all around you, and algae, and anything else you would find in a regular creek, so it's not really interesting. Let's continue this way to discover more about the greatness of nature. You know what? I was in the middle of giving my nature tour. Yeah?
Can I use your screwdriver?
Always carry a ton of knives on you, just in case someone needs to ask you for a screwdriver. This is a wild tree. You find these not very often in the wild, but if you feel it spark all the way around, nothing happens. I made it across when I was in like 7 or so. Oh, I was like the balancing champion of the world. You know, I could balance on pretty much anything. Like, if you gave me the stick, I could balance. I'm a bit rusty now, but these are wild. Big hikers. Never touch them, okay? Don't touch them like this, or else they might wake up and kill you, okay? Alright, that was a close one. Let's keep going. These roads were forged by the ancient Romans back when they discovered America. As you can see, they're made out of the finest pavement in the world, the smooth kind. And when they made these pavement, they mixed salt with sugar, and it became salty sugar. Then they added some coconut butter, a little bit of kerosene, and boom, smooth. Now you see these rocks aligning? These rocks were once part of a castle known as... Okay, you got that? I'm not saying it again because I'll probably forget and say it completely differently because I didn't make that up on the spot just now. Anyways, this castle once rose essentially higher than the trees because the trees were small at that time because it was a really long time ago. Now they're really big, so not anymore. But elves live in these houses, little tiny elves about the size of my entire self times 2. And they would crawl into these little castles and they would eat breakfast. Now you see, these elves were very resourceful. They made transport tunnels so that they could get from this source of water to this source of water. Except then they flooded and they all died. That's unfortunate. This is my wife, Billy. We met on eHarmony. We found some wild, cool kids. You know, they ride their bikes on rockets. Cool. They're the coolest kids I know, you know? Sometimes I just want to walk up to them and be like, wow, you guys, you're so cool. There's like a Uber swag, and then there's those kids right over there. But I have so much respect for them. I feel like they hate me, but you know, those are the swag kids. That's where the swag kids hang. I'm not cool enough. I just know about nature and stuff, you know? And dwarves. Well, who cares about the dwarves when you can ride your bike on a rock and yell randomly out of the This here, this is a living thing. You may not know it, but he was nailed here by a bunch of what are they called? Leprechauns, right? You know, little green men. Anyways, this is his body here, and this is his head. And so he was nailed to this post. And now he's tormented every day because if you pull his hair, he barfs. It's really fun doing. Or you could use it to wash your feet or wash your hands, or maybe drink if you're dying of thirst. I don't recommend you drink from that if you're just thirsty. So this is my friend's house. This is where I visit all the time. He has an Xbox, electricity. Hey! Excuse me a moment. Seriously? Anyways, here we are at these. Whoa, racist? Only white people get to be in wheelchairs, apparently. And they only sell wheelchairs in white. Goddamn racists. Okay. I think I've captured the troll. Banana Jeep! Wow!
Sock gloves are so much better.
Here we have some natural fresh water. You should always drink the dirtiest water because the magic in the forest tries to trick you, and so the dirtiest water is always the cleanest. It's disgusting, but at least I'm hydrated now.